Hi everybody, Cam Sweet here from the Garage Connection and Central Digger Supply, coming to you today with a little project that I'm working on here. We're going to be putting in a fence, 4-foot tall fence that basically surrounds the back porch on our house here in Florida, because my son is getting to the point now where he wants to play on some grass and all we have is dirt and chicken poop, as it were. So we're going to be addressing that. And to help us do that, what we're going to do is use one of these mini excavators with the auger attachment to go ahead and put these fence posts in a hell of a lot easier than I could with the fence post digging tool that I hope to never have to pick up again. So we're going to talk briefly about the machine. This machine has been featured in a video before. This is a Huayee HY16C. It is a diesel machine and it's a pilot control machine. The reason I went with this particular machine to do this project when there's like 9 other excavators in the yard, I picked this machine because I'm going to be working very close to the house, and this machine with its pilot controls, and it's just something about it, it's extremely smooth and it's very deliberate, and that is a good thing when you're in a kind of like a critical area next to your house. So what we've done prior to this, the video opening up here, is I threw the auger attachment on the quick connect. There's a million videos on how that works. It's very, very easy to use. And then I ran the hoses up to the 3-way blocks, and I switched the output of the 3-ways from the thumb to the auger attachment, and I just briefly tested the operation. It works just fine. I'll go ahead and fire it up for you just to show you exactly what it does, although it should be fairly self-explanatory. So this is the thumb foot pedal. One goes one way, one goes the other. Easy and simple as that. Another reason why this machine, just in particular, I tend to pick this one out more often than the other ones, is because this one does have the swing boom feature, which is very, very nice. And some of the entry-level machines don't have that feature. And it allows me to more easily fine-tune exactly where this auger is going to sit in there without having to jog the excavator back and forth to get it to line up or to swivel the body of the machine. I don't know, it's just nicer and it gets things done quicker. So what we're going to do, we got 8-foot tall 4x4s, and we're going to sink them down as far as I can get them with this auger blade, which is about 3 feet deep. And then we're just going to set them in some like Florida dirt sand mix. I'm going to wet it down. It's going to be just like concrete by the time it's done. So the first step in this process, obviously, right, we're going to pick where we're going to put the hole. And I'm going to come 6 feet off the house just for the sake of keeping it easy. So 6 feet off the house, that's going to put us essentially right here. Also, prior to this whole thing, I have had the lot mapped for underground utilities, and there's nothing in the way where we're at right now. I got a sewer pipe over that way, which I found with my Ripper machine, so I know exactly where that pipe is. So we're gonna sink that hole here. Seems like we found some tree roots. And so, of course, on the first hole, we found the one tree root that's happens to be in our way. So we're gonna have to adjust the placement of the fence a little bit. You know, the good news with the auger is if things don't go sort of how you want it, you just put the hole somewhere else. I mean, that's the beautiful thing about doing this with power equipment, is that it really doesn't, I won't say it doesn't matter, but the effort it takes to make all these things happen is drastically reduced when you're using hydraulics. So we're just going to move the hole over a little bit and see if that helps. So after poking around a little bit, we figured that there must have been a big tree or something right here, because I'm getting a lot of little roots. But I was able to find a spot that the auger would sink all the way in, so we got that. And just because of the nature of the Florida sandy soil here, unfortunately, I'm going to have to go to this to just clear a little bit of the debris out. All right, so we're going to move on to the next one. This next hole is a little bit critical. I want the opening to be 36 inches, just like would be a normal exterior entry door. So 36-inch opening off this post right here is going to put us right here. So what I'm going to do is favor the hole a little bit. We're going to put this next one right here. Give me a good rock to hold the place. I hope that it's very evident how easy this is when you have access to the equipment. These augers come up at auction pretty often, so there's nothing really special about the auger. It's just an auger, right? But having access to this stuff, it just makes your life so much easier, especially because, you know, like with me, I got the baby, I got a million things the wife wants me to do. So being able to accomplish a project like this just quick on a, you know, otherwise beautiful Saturday, it's just nice to have access to that stuff. And I also really appreciate the machine with this. The diesel is just, God, if you're on the fence about gas or diesel, just buy the diesel. The lower revs, the thing's quieter. It's more torquey, and my opinion is, with the way the diesels run at the slower RPM, the machine is just much more user-friendly. And I don't know, if you're on the fence, strongly consider buying a diesel. So what we're going to do, we hammer out the following two posts here, and then we'll move on to the other side.